Brought to you by Emergency Veterinary Service.
Veterinarian Ryan Steen joins us now. Two very active kittens with us today.
Yes, we got Trigger and Tiger, and two 9-week-old male kitties that are looking for a home. So they're ready to go explore someplace
Wants
else.
nothing to do with me.
I'm coming over here.
Excuse me. Close up on
this.
those.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, meow.
Yay. Oh.
Wonderful. We're still waiting for our first call today. The number is at the bottom of your screen, 368-8606. If you've got a question. Thought we'd talk about tick control today, just because it's that time of year. We're probably seeing more cases of ticks.
Yeah, and it's been a particularly bad spring, it seems. And we've had lots of reports of lots of ticks, and they're really difficult to kill, you know. And some of the newer preventatives are making some headway in that way. And you know, we were just talking about one called NexGard, which is the first oral tick preventative that's out there. And so a lot of people like that because it's not something we have to topically apply anything, and that's been really effective. But they're difficult to kill. You know, my wife she just washed the laundry. My kids were out playing and came in and washed 70 minutes on a cycle and took a pair of jeans out, and there's a tick walking across it. So they are, even with good tick preventatives, you know, you're occasionally going to see a live tick, but they're typically not engorged and been feeding because they're in the process of dying.
Okay, we do have a call on the line. Paul or Paula, I believe, is waiting for us. Paula is on the line. Go ahead with your question.
I have a dog, and I gave him Vectra. It's Vectra, and I gave it to him one day, and the next day when he got up, he started shaking his head, his ears, and then it was just like he had a tick, and it went on the whole day and part of the next, and then it went away. So I wonder if I should not give it to him.
Yeah, that's a tick preventative that it's one of the ones we were talking about. It has, there's a couple that have either amitraz or permethrins in them, which can be, in my experience, a little harsher. But many dogs tolerate them really well, and they're very, very good tick protectants and flea protectants. But every once in a while you'll have one that has a that doesn't react well with the individual. And so in that situation, there's, you know, like the one we just talked about, NexGard would be a good choice for that dog because, you know, he clearly didn't tolerate the topical version. Right. And so talking to their veterinarian about one of the other oral alternatives would probably be a good idea.
And disliking and intolerance are two different. My dog doesn't like it.
Exactly.
But it works for her.
Right. This is different. Yeah, a lot of dogs don't like it. That's one thing. But this sounds like more of a reaction. Okay. And so just not a good fit for that individual.
Let's bring Tiger back in for one last showing here. You have much better control over your kitten than I do.
He made friends with everybody in the studio.
If you want to adopt either of these adorable little kittens, give Cedar Rapids Animal Care and Control a phone call. And Dr. Steen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And coming up tomorrow.